I I am blogging my daily routine. What I do in the mornings when I first come in. This is my first room, and I'm gonna just be silent and y'all just watch it. I will come back and forth to the camera to speak to everybody, but I'm just showing y'all the first hour of me being at work and what I do. So watch, look, and learn. I'm about to go around and call my rooms to make sure everybody's gone. Housekeeping. Okay. They're not too bad today, but I got 13 of them. Okay. So I'm going to go through these rooms and just see how bad they are and go from there. Housekeeping. Housekeeping. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll come back, sweetheart. Okay, somebody's still in there. But all the other rooms, look, they're out. I got these on them. Let's see, 4 or 5. They must have left early this morning. Housekeeping. No, I can say these runs ain't bad at all today, okay? I always look in the refrigerator because that'd be the worst part. People will go shopping in these rooms, okay? Let's see, 406. Housekeeping. See, rooms be, more rooms be worse than others. You know, I always like to go and grab this food out of here when I check the rooms because sometimes when I clean the room, I forget to look in the refrigerator, and then when the inspector comes to inspect it, it's still stuff in there. So I like to just grab stuff out the refrigerator. Well, good morning. Dang, hold on. What the heck's wrong with this door? It's showing green. Housekeeping. Hey, Jamie, I'll see if you can open this door for me. It won't, every time I hit, it turned green, but the knob won't, the handle won't click down. The heck? All right. Okay. Okay. Housekeeping. 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 Oh, let me gone yet. Let me get out of here. Let's see. We got 16, 7. Okay, on the other end. So, y'all, yeah, 13 rooms today. 13 rooms is a lot of rooms. Can you imagine cleaning 13 hotel rooms? Can you imagine how long that would take for you to clean 13 of these rooms right here? 13 of them. That's a lot of work. And these aren't like regular hotel rooms, your regular standards. These are suites. They're all suites. Housekeeping. Housekeeping. People never leave tips no more. I guess, you know, the economy's so bad, people barely have enough for what's in there. Like they left a lot of beers, but I'll probably get to my coworker because I don't drink beer. Housekeeping. Left a case of water. Now I'll probably take the case of water because I've been drinking a lot of water here lately. So yeah, like little stuff like that we can keep in hotel rooms, but if it's like their belongings, we can't keep. Good morning. Okay, what's the next room? 18. Okay. Housekeeping. Housekeeping. I always say it again when I walk in because sometimes they don't hear when you say housekeeping at the door and then you come in and then they knocked out. The refrigerators look really good today. Let me tell y'all something. The refrigerators are the worst part of the hotel, especially if they're filled up with nasty food and stuff. Housekeeping. So it looks like none of them left no tip today. Usually I say probably like $30 every other day on tips here. At my other job, I got like $70 every day. I used to love going to work when I was working for the Hilton. The Hilton tips more. I work more Hilton properties than Marriott. This is a Marriott property. See, some are clean, some are worse than others. That's why in housekeeping, your hours vary. Sometimes you don't get 8 hours. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you get overtime because sometimes, you know, the rooms be so nasty, it takes a little bit more time to clean them. Okay, we got 2 more rooms to check, y'all, and that's it. Yes, it is, honey. Definitely a workout. I done lost so much weight, y'all. At first, I thought I had cancer. I said, I hope I ain't get cancer. Every time I lose weight, y'all, I'm always thinking that it's the C word, allegedly, okay? I do. I know I can't say the C word. My bad, YouTube. But look at outside, y'all. Look at outside. So the groundhog, I don't know if y'all saw the groundhog on February the 2nd, but I did. And I was watching the news. So the little groundhog came out and said that it's going to be 6 more weeks of bad weather. So after he said that, like we got up until like the 60s and the 50s. So I'm saying that groundhog don't know what he's talking about. Maybe that's just for the UK. You feel me? And I'll be daggone if it keep getting cold and we get the snow again. So I think the groundhog was right. Okay. He saw a shadow. He said, yeah, we getting more colder weather. And look at this, y'all. From here on out, I'm believing what the groundhog say. Okay. The groundhog said 6 more weeks, so we got probably like 3 more weeks of this weather. And it is cold, y'all. It's like 15 degrees here. It ain't much snow, but I thought we was done with this stuff. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, this room ain't bad neither. See, with all these rooms have kitchens. Kitchens like you at home. Okay. Microwave, dishwasher, even harder to clean. Okay. Okay, this is our last room to check. Housekeeping. Okay. So there we go, guys. No tips for today. The rooms ain't too bad. That's probably why they ain't leave no tips. Usually they leave tips when they leave the room horrible, but sometimes they leave tips when the room is just clean like this. It just depends. Me too, honey. And you would think I love the cold because I'm a December baby. My birthday is 2 days after Christmas. But the weather ain't the cold weather. I don't know. I do not like it. Not at all. And plus I'm anemic, so I really don't like no cold weather, okay? It's heat for me. I told the doctor, how can I be anemic? I'm a 76 baby. I'm a weather baby. So yeah, y'all. I'm getting ready to get started on cleaning this room. I'm not gonna say too much. Y'all can just look and watch and listen and enjoy the cleanup of the room. Y'all can watch me do this bed. Maybe y'all can make y'all's bed at home. You know, I'm just trying to be a little teacher. Okay. Let me go get my sheet. Okay, class. I know it's just 4 y'all in here, but I'm gonna show y'all how to make a bed if y'all don't know how. It's getting kind of hot in here, y'all, so I'm about to strip real quick. I'm about to turn this. I need some little air. Okay. I can't. It's just one housekeeper. She be cleaning up, and she still have her whole coat on like all day long. And I be telling her, "Girl, don't you know you'll get sick like that if you be sweating?" And then I know she be musty up under that coat. Not to be talking about nobody, but I know she got to. Who cleans up in the coat? And she go outside, and you gonna get sick. And then she end up getting sick, and she still walking around here cleaning up with a coat on. I mean, the fur around the hood and everything, child. Okay. Shoot, girl, last time, let me tell you the last incident I had. Let me say, I don't want to call you girl. But, yeah, girl, the last, I done seen it all. I've been doing housekeeping in a minute. I done came in the rooms, people was dead. I done came in rooms with, all kind of crack and everything laying around. I done discovered like two OD people. I discovered a dead body with blood in the room and everything, and we had to clean it. And you should have seen me. I was like, man, I was strapped up going in that room, and then the smell of the blood. I'm like, oh Lord, yeah, I done seen it in housekeeping. But the last incident, this guy that I used to not this guy I used to talk to, but this friendly older guy that used to live at the hotel. He didn't believe in God, right? So, like a week before he died, he was in a hallway just cussing everybody out. F this and F that, and he just cussing, right? So, and he even said F God, right? So I told him, I said, you know what? You really need to get right with Jesus. And, I was just telling him. And he was actually listening with still the mean look on his face, but I was still telling him, and you need to get right with God and this and that, and just preaching to him. So he said, you know what, I'm gonna take your advice. About a couple of days later, not the same day, but I saw him, a couple of days later, and he came out of his room. He's like, I took your advice, I prayed and this and that, right? So I'm like, good. Week later, y'all, he passed. Okay? And when he passed, I'm the one that found him. Knocked on his door. Housekeeping, just like you had to see me do. Do. Housekeeping. Uh, his name, I forget his name, was Mr. Coleman, I think. But child, I went in the room. And the music was up high. Because he liked it, Guns N' Roses. So I just heard the Guns N' Roses playing. I'm like, and it was the type of hotels out there in Castleton. That's a good part of another good part of Indianapolis where a lot of hotels be in Castleton. So it was at the Days Inn in Castleton. Anybody been to Indianapolis, y'all know what Days Inn in Castleton. It's kind of a little slum hotel. It's only a 2-star hotel, so you could play your music and do whatever you wanted at that hotel. But anyway, y'all, knocked on the door, came in, he was sitting like this on the bed. But he was sitting to where I couldn't see him. It was like, a scary movie. Let me just demonstrate from y'all before I do this bed real quick. He was sitting just like this. And I'm only telling y'all this because one of y'all asked me. So he was sitting like this. I'm knocking on the door. He just like this, so I can't see his face. I'm coming this way. Mr. Coleman, he's like this. Mr. Coleman, I thought he was asleep or drunk. And I came and walked in front of him, y'all. He was purple as I don't know what. Touched his body. He was just stiff. It was just stiff. So I ran up out of there. But yeah, I done seen it all, okay? I just hope that he, get right with God before he passed, because people don't know the worst thing in life you will probably think is dying, but really the worst thing in life is dying and not getting right with God. Because once we die, like, it ain't over with. It's really just the beginning. Like, you really getting ready to see the real world, the real eternity world, and that's heaven. Okay? So all y'all that think when we die, it's going to be blackness and we're not going to remember nothing, no. Our souls is going to come right up out of this body, and it's going to go either, with Lucifer, or it's going to go with the Heavenly Father. So, if ain't none of y'all repenting on this live, I suggest that y'all do that. And if you don't know how to do that, I'm going to tell you how to do that. Get in a quiet place with nothing, no sound at all, quiet. And you're going to actually get on both knees, kneel down, not just sitting on a chair and praying. You got to kneel down, okay, on the floor, on your knees, like you're doing yoga or meditation, and clear your mind, okay, clear your mind. Get all of what you did today, everything out of your mind, who you like, get all that out your mind. Just try to clear your mind and meditate. and just focus on a picture of Jesus. Okay. Um, and then once you see that picture of Jesus, you get to asking God for things that you want Him to forgive you for. Y'all right. But anyway, that's how you repent. And this is how you make a bed, so pay attention. And I'm talking about a societal video. I've been talking through the whole daggone video. This dirty stuff in the bucket real quick. Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. I was just thinking that in my head, and what I was thinking was, they need to order some new pillows. But this is the thing, y'all. They did order new pillows, but all our stuff, listen to this, all of our stuff mainly comes from China. So it's a lot of stuff that we ordered that's on a back order that we done ordered 2-3 months ago, and they just take their time. I don't know what it is, if they're processing slow, because I've actually ordered some stuff off of Amazon, and I didn't know that it came from China until after I ordered it, and it showed me the tracking number, and I've been waiting on that for like a month now. So, our president needs to really lift up off of China, so we can get the things, because basically we get everything from them. So to put tariffs on China, I really don't even get that. Everything that you would probably look at the bottom of it, it probably say made in China. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff that we get, pillows and covers and sheets, all that stuff comes from China or basically China. Yeah. So yeah, you read my mind, because I swear I was thinking that. I said, boy, they need to order some pillows. And then I was just thinking, well, they did. I remember in the meeting, because we have a meeting every day, so our boss tells us everything that's going on. That's why I can tell y'all. Because we complain about what we need and what we want for the rooms. He even asked us, do we need anything? And, whatever we see that's lacking, we're speaking up. Y'all want the rooms done right, you got to give us the right stuff to work with. We can't pull, pillows out of our butt. You know what I mean? I open up all the drawers just to make sure that nobody leave anything. Because people sure do be leaving stuff. People leave their whole purses and their wallet. I done turned in so many purses and wallets, y'all, with money in them. And every time I do it, they give me a big tip. Because, you know, we don't have any trustworthy people these days. Hey, Henry, 407, every time I hit it with the key on the green, the knob is not even going down. So I don't know why I can't get in that room. I was finna call it down, but I said I'll wait till I see you. So it's vacant? Yep, all these rooms vacant. Yep, they got a V on it. Good morning. No. He can't get it in either, y'all. Hope ain't nobody in there dead. I was just talking about that.
I don't know, it's broken.
Dang. Well, one less room I gotta do today, but
Nah, I get it.
yeah, I'm about to say I just hope nobody in there laid out or nothing. For real though, y'all, when we can't get in rooms and they know the room is empty, but it's still popping up like somebody's in the room because the code that it gives me, when it gives me that red code, that's saying that the reason why you can't get in because somebody's in the room. So they get ready to try to get in the room. You can't tell about these hotels sometimes, because sometimes this is where people come to, you know, get away and be by themselves, and, you know, places where people can commit, you know, bad things and do bad things to themselves when they're alone. So yeah, hotels are big business. Like, it's more than just cleaning a room. You got to deal with the stuff that's in the room and what's going on in the room as well. You could walk in on, or, you know, anything. There's so many people that's on drugs and stuff like that. Sometimes people just rent rooms to come be there by themselves and get drugged out and just take a little bit too much. So when we can't get in rooms around here, yeah, they're gonna make it their business to get in there just in case, you know. We don't want no dead body just laying up in the room. And we thinking the doors just broke. So yeah, he gonna go get his gear and try to get on up in there. Okay, this is the room across the hall. I haven't completed that room, but this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to, when I want to move a little faster, I would go make the bed up in one room, go across the hall, make that bed up, and kind of like juggle and do both the rooms at the same time. Yep, I got a supervisor that comes in after me, and they check the room to see if I did the room right. Now, they'll come back to me and tell me, you did this and you did that, but they never come back to me because I always do the room right, okay? Now, I was actually applied for the supervisor position because I'm that good, but the supervisor, he didn't. We got into it maybe like a couple weeks after I was trying to apply for the inspector position, and I think he had a little grudge against me because of us having a little fallout. So he told the owners that I'm not ready to be an inspector yet because I'm missing stuff. I be missing stuff in rooms. And that day he inspected my rooms, I had so much going on, so I did miss a couple of things. And he was looking for any little thing just to tell me no. So the big boss said, well, Tamara, you're not ready for being inspected yet, so I got to try again next year. But I've been doing this for 15 years. I'm supervisor. I used to be a supervisor before, but they closed the hotel down, in Speedway, Indiana, where I used to work. So I got the experience even for inspector. So that's how I know what it is. And then when they inspect my room, they never really find nothing wrong with my rooms. Like, that's why I applied for it. And I didn't get it. And they gave it to, you know, Latino lady that ain't even got no experience at all. So I was finna leave and find me another job after that. But I've been here for 4 years, and you know, I got a 401k. I probably think I'm gonna stick around for about 2 more years, and I'm gonna pull out my 401k and go somewhere else. I'm thinking of going to home health aid. I'm gonna get ready to retire from this housekeeping stuff. I'll be 50 years old this year at the end of the year in December. Okay, I got my sheet set. Let me make sure I got the right sheet. Yep, I got it. So yeah, I'm make the bed across the thing, make it over here, and then I'm gonna clean both the bathrooms at the same time, trying to, because I was a little late, so this is what I do when I catch up. I do um, like 2 rooms at a time. And if I'm real late, which I'm never being late, y'all, but stuff happens. I'm on the bus. I ain't got no car right now. But if I'm real late, what I would do is I would go through all my rooms and make all the beds. And the only reason why I would do that is like we're not busy and we don't have no check-ins, I do it like that. But if we busy and the people is checking in and need the rooms, I gotta do room by room because I gotta get the rooms done as quick as possible. You feel me? Let me put this back on because I've been wearing my mask in all the rooms. So they talking about COVID is back and something else is back worse than COVID and whatever's out here, I don't want none of it. Okay? Are you invisible? What's the question that you asked? You ain't asked no question. He ain't talking about nothing. So yeah, y'all, when I leave this housekeeping job, another housekeeping, I don't think I'm through with housekeeping. I've been doing housekeeping, like I said, 15 years. I've been a supervisor once, and I just like working by myself. That's the reason why I really like housekeeping, because it's like I'm at home just cleaning up by myself. The only time I see anybody is if, when they come to inspect, but half the time I move so fast, I don't even see the inspectors. They come and inspect my rooms, and I'll be in on another floor in a different room. You feel me? So you really just working out to yourself. So that's why I really like it, because I don't have nobody like literally like right over me and over my head watching what I'm doing. I'm in the room by myself. I can watch TV while I'm cleaning. Can't do that at other jobs. Especially not watching no TV. Some hotel jobs, don't get me wrong, like the Hilton, they don't like you to watch TV while you're doing rooms because they say that slow you down. So they be wanting the TV off while you clean. But Marriott is different. Marriott is kind of ghetto when it comes to, ain't nothing ghetto than your average motels, like Motel 6, Days Inn, Super 8. Yeah, all those are ghetto. But when it comes to the big chain hotels, Marriott is way ghetto than Hilton. The Hilton is prissy, high on the horse, And honey, I done walked off of 2 Hilton jobs because they were so picky, okay? Supervisor coming in and strip my whole entire room. If I think I did a good job, they'll come in there and find 100 things that ain't good that I didn't even see. It's like that. So, but in June or July, I'm getting ready to try to launch my own cleaning business, okay? I'm about to pay $250 for an LLC, get my LLC, and my goal is to have my own cleaning business and do my own cleaning, and the money come in my pocket, me charging flat rates. That's really my goal. And then I was going to do home health aid part-time, okay? I got a whole plan here, y'all. And the whole plan ain't being at this job or any job for the rest of my life. You know. Yeah, you may say, well, you struggling, you don't even have a car. Hey, you gotta crawl before you walk. You feel me? And I'm crawling. Okay? And I ain't giving up. Woo! Okay, I didn't see that. I was working, honey. Okay, so checkout is 11 o'clock. If you're a member, you get up until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay? We got silver, gold, platinum members. And those members can stay till the latest checkout's 4 p.m., which I hate those checkouts because that means I got to stay at the job longer and actually wait until they check out to do the room. Usually a day, we'll probably get 10, but if it's a busy day and they really need them rooms, I have about 13 to 15 like I got today. And yeah, checkout is at 11, but like I said, if you're a member, you can stay till 4, which I think that's ridiculous. They should at least let them stay till 2, but oh well. This probably is the easiest. Marriott, working for Marriott. Hilton was the hardest. I worked for small chain hotels. Now, I would say the small chain hotels was the easiest, y'all, because with small chain hotels like Days Inn, Super 8, Quality Inn, I've worked at all of those. They don't have supervisors there to check your rooms. That's the only reason why I do like 2 and 3 star hotels, because they don't have a supervisor to come behind you. I mean, if you're not a people person, housekeeping would be for you. You like working alone. If you like cleaning, it's definitely for you, because I like cleaning. You know, that's why I'm trying to get me a cleaning business. I have it all the way packed down. Yeah, heck yeah, I got 13 today, and they gave it to me like it was a piece of cake. That's why I go through all my rooms first in the mornings and see what the rooms is looking like, okay? Because if the rooms are real bad, I'm gonna go right down there and tell them, who y'all think gonna do all these rooms? I'm not gonna be able to do all these rooms to get it done by 4:30. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell them what I'm not gonna do, you know. So yeah, the lower chain hotels are way easier because I don't have nobody coming behind me, and they're like self-explanatory. They just small, it's a little TV right there, and ain't really too much to do in the hotel. So yeah, I would say those are the easiest. But when you come to the big chain hotels, Marriott would be way easier to rooms to clean. And it depends though, because we had a Marriott Suites. So it's just like a little bit harder because they suites. You got to deal with stoves. You got to deal with. Let me show y'all one with the stove. Okay, so, and then I'm gonna get up here because I'm slowing myself down, okay? Let me show y'all one with the stove real quick, and then I'm ready to go on the end of live, y'all, because
I don't like getting too behind, but I do like answering questions. I don't want to be ignoring y'all and stuff. You feel me? Nah, they ain't gonna let you be there till 10 o'clock. You can only stay till 4 p.m. And that's too long, really, especially when a housekeeper is trying to go home and you got somebody sitting in a room at 4 o'clock and you, even if you ain't got nothing to do, you got to find something to do because they need that room that's checking out at 4 o'clock. That's the bad part about it for the housekeeper. It's the good part. It's good for the guests because, you ain't lying. I will. I'll be there until 10 for real with all them rooms. Okay, let me show y'all ones with the stove in it. Let me make sure everybody in there. Housekeeping. We got 12 housekeepers here. Housekeeping. What is going on in here? This ain't my room, and I'm glad it ain't my room. Okay, so this is the room. They had a pull-out bed. This is your queen suites. We have all different types of rooms, and it actually has a door. You can shut it and have your own privacy in it. Okay. It has tubs in it. Some tabs have tubs, some have showers. This is in-town suites, y'all. I mean, not in-town, I'm sorry. Town place suites. Now, see the stove? Boy, let me tell you something. When they get to cooking and rotisserie some stuff up in there, this stove will take me an hour by itself, okay? And then we have dishes. We're cleaning pots and pans. My job is harder than just your regular standard hotel room because we got all this extra stuff that we have to clean. We have to actually do dishes. Don't let it be none in the refrigerator. You got to clean that refrigerator. This whole little set from here right here, this whole little set will at least take you an hour just to do the stove from the refrigerator, okay, to the dishes. So all the rooms are different. Let me check this one. Housekeeping. In some of the rooms, he didn't put out a. Let me check this one. We ain't even doing all the rooms today because there's not enough housekeepers here today for the rooms. Yeah, those are the same rooms I showed y'all. So yeah, some of my rooms have full kitchens. And then some of them just has the microwave, the microwave in them. Man, you ain't lying. We usually have the top. Well, we usually have. How many housekeepers do we get? I'll take that back, y'all. We got 9 housekeepers, but we need 12. 3 people went to a better job, and he just ain't hired nobody. We just be working a little harder with all these extra rooms because they don't want to pay the money to pay nobody else right now. So that's how they be doing. And then the pay start is just $15 an hour, y'all. But I've been here almost 4 years, and I'm only up to $16.10. So I told my boss, do y'all think y'all can give me $1 raise? At least go for $1, because all these little 40 and 50 cents ain't gonna get it. Give me $1, and then y'all keep me here for sure until I retire. And I'm only planning on staying here 2 or 3 more years. And in the meanwhile, I'm gonna be doing my own cleaning business and taking off. So when I retire here, I'm going, to my cleaning business full time. I'm still gonna do my cleaning business as I'm doing here. I got a plan, y'all. I'm gonna be blogging that stuff too. And then I was gonna go for the cleaning storage units. I'm gonna do residential places, but my main target on my cleaning business is cleaning out storage units. So I will go to different storages and stuff, and charge flat rates to clean out storage units. People that have left storages, and because I know this girl that work at a storage, and sometimes they have to pay like cleaning companies $2,500 of storage. It don't even matter the size. And I was thinking, dang, somebody like me come through with their own cleaning business, give me $1,000 on a flat rate, and I don't care how much is in there. I'll take care of all of it for you, okay? So yes, y'all, those are my future goals that I'm trying to start this summer. I've been talking about it for years, so I'm gonna try to start it this summer, hopefully. First thing first, I need to get me some transportation so I can move around. You feel me? I really have all my cleaning stuff because I actually do have 3 clients that I do now, and I'll be like taking little lifts over there with my cleaning stuff, honey. I'm dedicated to having my own business one day. So I do have 3 clients without an LLC that I do once a month, and I make like $400 from those 3 clients for extra money. So that's all I got going on right now as far as my cleaning business. But I'm gonna get there, y'all. For sure. Okay. Now at 9:30, they let us come downstairs and eat breakfast for free. So I'm getting ready to end this live because I'm ready to go down there and eat something. Last week I went to the doctor and they said I had a type 1 diabetes, y'all. So I'm trying to deal with that too. And I'm usually don't eat. I just work, and don't eat. So I'm trying to go down there and start eating in the mornings. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a whole nother thing too. I gotta get used to this diabetes stuff. So, by that being said, y'all, let me put these pillows on here. I'm about to end this live. I appreciate y'all asking me questions, and I love answering them for y'all. And I can't see too good, y'all. That's because of my diabetes. So, y'all see me scrunching at the screen, honey, it's already giving me blurry vision and stuff. I go to the doctor next week, and they tell me what's going on. I don't know if I'm have to take an insulin shot. So they say they had pills now. Come on with the pills because me and needles don't really get along. So when they said I had diabetes, I'm like, how am I gonna test that? I don't even like needles, and I gotta stick my own self. Like what the heck? So yeah, y'all, that's another subject. But anyway, y'all have a good blessed day. Um, Try to stay warm if you gotta come out. And I don't know if it's snowing in y'all city, but the roads are still slick, even though it's not bad. The roads are still slick. And I appreciate y'all listening to Old Town Pams while she go through these little nasty rooms, y'all. I'll see y'all this time tomorrow. I'm gonna start doing my lives every morning at 9 o'clock. So I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Stay blessed, stay warm, and peace, y'all.